Cleveland has long been a city starved for a franchise quarterback. Season after season, fans have watched hope come and go as one quarterback experiment faded and another began. The Browns' struggles at the most important position have become a defining story, a cycle of anticipation and heartbreak. Yet, in 2025, something extraordinary is stirring. A rookie named Shedeur Sanders has stepped on the field and into the locker room in a way few anticipated, and his arrival could mark the beginning of a new era in Cleveland. The ship began quietly, but it carried immense weight. Myles Garrett, the Brown defensive superstar and emotional anchor, publicly declared, "This is our quarterback now, and you better not mess this up." Those words resonated far beyond a mere endorsement. In a locker room, Garrett's voice is authority. His reputation commands respect, and his presence alone can shift the team's culture. By standing behind Sanders, Garrett was signaling a seismic change. Leadership in Cleveland was no longer confined to defense. Sanders' rise is not just a story of raw talent. From the first day of training camp, he displayed a rare combination of poise, intelligence, and instinct. Unlike many rookies, he didn't merely read defenses, he anticipated them. His ability to process information quickly and adjust on the fly set him apart in a league where even a moment of hesitation can mean the difference between a touchdown and a turnover. By the time Garrett's endorsement became public, Sanders had already earned the quiet trust of his teammates. Garrett's declaration transformed that trust into an open, public allegiance, putting the coaching staff on notice. The effects in the locker room were immediate. Veterans who had grown skeptical of quarterback rotations now approached Sanders with renewed respect. Play calls in practice were executed with sharper precision, and communication shifted from cautious uncertainty to confident trust. For the coaching staff, this newfound momentum presented both an opportunity and a challenge. Sanders could no longer be treated as merely a developmental project. The optics of Garrett's support meant that any misstep on the field or mishandling of team dynamics could carry outsized consequences. Then came the defining game against the Raiders. Cleveland's defense exploded, recording 10 sacks, 3 of which were Garrett's own. Yet in the post-game spotlight, Garrett refused to focus on his own dominance. Instead, he highlighted Sanders' 52-yard pass to Isaiah Bond, emphasizing the quarterback's composure and precision. Few NFL players could execute such a throw under pressure, Garrett said, signaling that Sanders' talent was not just promising, it was elite. His words were more than praise. They were a statement of vision. The future of the Browns, Garrett implied, would hinge on the synergy between defense and offense, led by this rookie quarterback. Sanders' debut itself reinforced the hype surrounding him in ways that went far beyond mere statistics. The 39-yard pass to Jerry Jeudy and the 66-yard screen touchdown to Dillon Sampson were more than just highlight reel plays. They were a statement. These moments showcased not only his physical skills, like arm strength and accuracy, but also his mental acuity and football intelligence. Each throw revealed a quarterback who could process complex defensive schemes in real time, anticipate openings, and execute under pressure. In a league where defensive coordinators spend weeks devising schemes to confuse rookies, Sanders' ability to read the field and make quick, calculated decisions immediately set him apart. The 39-yard strike to Jeudy was a masterclass in timing and anticipation. Sanders didn't just throw the ball. He orchestrated a connection that required precise chemistry with his receiver, awareness of the defensive backfield, and split-second judgment. Meanwhile, the 66-yard screen to Sampson was a different kind of brilliance, highlighting Sanders' vision and adaptability. Screens are often underestimated, but executing them against NFL defenses requires perfect trust in the offensive line and precise placement of the ball. Sanders' understanding of spacing, timing, and defensive alignment turned what could have been a routine play into a game-changing touchdown. Together, these plays illustrated a rookie capable of handling the full spectrum of quarterback responsibilities, from explosive deep shots to subtle, strategic maneuvers that exploit defenses in unconventional ways. The impact of these plays extended far beyond the scoreboard. On the sidelines, teammates erupted in celebration, not out of obligation, but from a genuine recognition of Sanders' potential. Veterans who had grown skeptical of quarterback rotations were visibly energized, exchanging high fives, pats on the back, and nods of approval. The excitement wasn't just about points. It was about trust. Sanders' performance validated what many of his teammates had quietly observed in practice, that he had the poise, preparation, and leadership qualities necessary to inspire confidence. His ability to remain calm under pressure, maintain focus amidst chaos, and execute plays with precision signaled that he was more than a promising rookie. He was a quarterback who could elevate everyone around him. Opponents noticed as well. Defenses adjusted their coverage specifically to contain Sanders, recognizing the threat he posed even in his first game. That level of respect from seasoned professionals, so early in his career, underscored the rarity of his talent. Meanwhile, media coverage exploded, highlighting not only the plays themselves, but the poise, intelligence, and anticipation Sanders displayed. Analysts began speculating that the Browns might have finally unearthed a franchise quarterback capable of shifting the trajectory of a team long accustomed to uncertainty. In essence, Sanders' debut was a microcosm of everything the Browns have been missing at the quarterback position: versatility, composure, field awareness, and the ability to inspire those around him. Each completion, each touchdown, each sideline reaction contributed to a narrative far bigger than one game. It was the emergence of a player who could redefine the team's identity, spark a locker room, and captivate a city desperate for hope. The 39-yard pass and the 66-yard screen were not just plays. They were the first chapters in the story of potential leadership and the dawning of a new era in Cleveland football. What set Sanders apart is his balance of aggression and precision. The deep strike to Judy required perfectly timed mechanics and anticipation of the defensive back's movements, while the screen to Sampson showcases awareness of defensive alignment and trust in his offensive line. Rookies often struggle under pressure, but Sanders remained calm, surveying the field with the confidence of a seasoned veteran. His decisions were calculated, designed to exploit opportunities and maximize the team's advantage. The locker room's response reflected the growing consensus. Sanders had earned trust. Teammates weren't merely celebrating individual plays. They were embracing a cultural shift. The reactions were loud, clear, and energetic. A young quarterback had already begun to redefine the Browns' identity. Opponents noticed too, adjusting defensive schemes to apply pressure specifically to Sanders, an implicit acknowledgement of his rising stature. Sanders' path to this moment was far from guaranteed. Drafted 144th overall in the 5th round, he had been considered a potential first-round talent, sitting behind three quarterbacks, Pickett, Flacco, and Dillon Gabriel. He remained patient and professional. While ego often dictates rookie narratives, Sanders used his time to study, refine mechanics, and absorb the nuances of NFL defenses. His work ethic impressed veterans long before he ever threw a pass in an NFL game. Patience and preparation became his tools. Sanders treated each practice as a chance to grow, observing veterans as mentors, learning how to read defenses, manage the huddle, and execute under pressure. His patience wasn't passive. It was active preparation. This mental toughness, combined with physical skill, is what earned Garrett's respect and ultimately led to the locker room's alignment behind the rookie. The suspense in Cleveland intensified when Dillon Gabriel entered concussion protocol. Head coach Kevin Stefanski faced pivotal choice: continue the higher drafted quarterback or ride the momentum with Sanders, whose debut had electrified the team. It was a classic NFL dilemma: experience versus performance, hierarchy versus momentum. Garrett's vocal support added a layer of complexity, subtly directing the coaching staff towards Sanders. Ignoring it risked fracturing chemistry or dampening the energy that had begun building in the wake of Sanders' debut. Stefanski's decision became more than a tactical question. It became a statement of vision. Choosing Sanders would signal trust in talent, preparation, and locker room momentum over draft pedigree and preseason planning. Sticking with Gabriel would prioritize hierarchy and investment, but risk missing the spark that Sanders brought. Either choice carried stakes. The optics alone could impact morale and influence how the team approached every game. The Browns' decades-long search for a franchise quarterback adds emotional gravity. For years, Cleveland has cycled through hope and disappointment, watching quarterbacks fail to provide stability. Sanders' emergence is rare, a young, intelligent, poised talent backed by a superstar defender, offering something the city hasn't seen in years: Excitement, credibility, and belief in the future, Garrett's endorsement underscores the high stakes. The locker room's energy, the fans' anticipation, and media narratives now coalesce around Sanders. Each snap becomes a moment of potential, each decision magnified. Critics debate readiness and experience, while supporters see the raw signs of leadership and elite talent. The suspense is palpable. Every pass Sanders throws carries the weight of a franchise yearning for stability. The controversy is inevitable. Some argue Garrett overstepped, elevating a rookie too quickly. Others claim Sanders hasn't yet earned the right to lead. The debate adds drama, but also heightens engagement. The Browns aren't just choosing quarterback. They're defining a culture, setting priorities, and testing the limits of loyalty, leadership, and risk. Sanders has already demonstrated resilience. He's faced mistakes, adversity, and intense pressure, yet has shown a willingness to own failures and rally his team. Garrett's presence amplifies his leadership, creating a symbiotic dynamic. Together, the rookie and veteran superstar form a nucleus around which the Browns' identity begins to coalesce.